Hey, hi all. Good morning. Last class on Friday we have discussed order by with case, right?
Yes.
So, do you have any question either from the sponsor perspective or from the assignment questions which we have shared?
Uh, yes, Tanvir. Actually, just this is Dinesh here. Hello, I'm audible.
Yeah, you're audible. Go ahead. Please ask question. What you
Yes,
have?
actually, just same query. Just I wrote in on SQL Live class and same query just I run on the SQL server.
Hmm.
We are just I'm getting some different output. Less like uh, department table, just HR, capital HR, and uh,
I
yeah.
I I have explained that I think during first or second class that SQL server on which we are working, no, that is the free version. Okay.
Okay.
So when you will download it from Google, then by default it is case insensitive. Okay, they have made it like that to be case insensitive. Okay,
Okay.
but if you have that SQL server in your official laptop, the licensed version, no, you will find that it is case sensitive. So that is why data is case sensitive in SQL, but because in SQL Server, in each and every batch, I get the same concern. Okay. And when you will Google it now, you will find the answer that by default, when you will install SQL Server, it is case insensitive. So that's why students, they are getting confused. They are thinking that on SQL Server, if I'm writing a name in uppercase or lowercase, I'm getting the output, but not in Oracle. So this is the reason. So please don't worry about that. That is why I recommend to please practice on Oracle Live SQL during the class. Otherwise, you will get confused. But your wish, you can practice anywhere. So this is the reason.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay. Any other question? Any other question? Have I shared assignment on Friday? I think we have shared. Do you have any question from assignments?
Sorry, user-defined keywords are not cases into, right?
User-defined reserved keywords are not case sensitive in SQL. You write that in uppercase, lowercase, not an issue. Your wish.
Okay.
Okay. Only data is case sensitive, but if you will study Python, so there the reserved keywords are case sensitive. Even user defined keywords like variables are case sensitive. But in SQL, you don't have to worry about all those things. The best part.
Yeah.
Okay, fine then. If you don't have any question, let me proceed further.
But in SQL Server also, it is not case sensitive of table values. And I checked in SQL Server.
SQL Server, that's what I told in SQL Server. No, when you will install it, it's the word. When you will install it, it is not case sensitive. But because that is free version, they have
Oh,
configured it like that. But if you are working in the SQL Server in your official laptop, if you have, if anyone has, you can check it is case sensitive data. I'm not sure why Microsoft team they have made it like that, that case insensitive. Maybe to keep it simple or whatever the reason might be. Okay, but that's not the actual scenario. In each and every batch, we get the same consent that in SQL Server data is not case sensitive. In Oracle, you are teaching that case data is case sensitive. But this is the reason. Don't worry about that.
okay. Thank you.
Even if you will work on project or if you get questions in interview, all those things you have to consider case sensitive only. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. So fine. So these are all topics we have covered so far. Okay. And okay, fine. Now I am proceeding with the next topic. Okay. In not in I have covered no. Okay, in not in null.
I think
Have I
just you have covered order by case only.
These things I have not covered in your batch, right?
No, no, no.
Oh, this is for the weekend batch. This is the data of the weekend batch. Yours is a weekday batch. No, that's what I'm thinking. 1 minute. Weekday hands-on. Okay. Oh, where is over? Upper lower is over, right?
Yes. Order with case one are also done.
This all. This is a sheet of your batch only, right?
Yes, yes.
This is upper lower. In operator is also covered, right? Okay, that's what I'm thinking. How quickly you have covered all. Order by I was discussing in the last class. Order by we have seen this and all those things, right? Oh, but order by still only. I think I started only order by, right? And
Yes,
I would
yes.
have told you that many other scenarios are pending, correct? Okay, we'll continue this then. Something by mistake. I need to rename this one. Otherwise, this will keep on coming. Terminate dash. I have not covered null as well, right? This I have not covered, right?
Yes.
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 Okay, good. Got it. Thanks. Okay, so now start. Let's have that example. Okay, was master SQL sheet. We'll continue this. Okay. Page. Okay. So hope order by is clear. Means whatever I have taught in the previous class. Hope you guys have revised it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
These all things are clear, right? Okay. So quickly I will revise those concepts. Today's 22nd May. Let me remove Indonesia, Nepal, to keep the thing simple. Singapore. Oh, this is fine. Russia, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. Okay. So this is our country table. Let us start from country. Now see here I have written select in lowercase, right? But your wish, if you want, you can write this in uppercase. Even then you will get the same output. So in SQL, reserved keywords and all those things are not case sensitive. You can write in any case. Okay. So this is the country table and this is the output. So your country table. Now I will quickly revise the concepts what we have discussed in the previous class. So here, suppose India is at the top. Suppose I want to keep Russia on the top. Okay. So what should be the query for that? Select a star from country order by case when name equals Russia, then what else to end, right? So now see Russia is at the top. Who will explain this query?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, and we so basically we are segregating the data into two buckets. where we are telling the SQL engine, whenever you are finding the name Russia, put it in the first bucket, and rest of the data put them in the second bucket.
Okay. Okay, good. So Russia, you are keeping in bucket number 1, and all other countries you are keeping in bucket number 2, right? That is what you are telling. So apart from Russia, everything is in other bucket. Then after that,
After that, since we haven't mentioned any sorting order, so by default it will have the ascending order.
what it will sort in ascending order?
The bucket.
Buckets.
Yeah.
So here buckets will be sorted in ascending order. So bucket number 1 will be on the top. That's where Russia will be on the top, and all other countries will be sorted, will be kept after Russia. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
This we have discussed previous class. Okay. Okay, fine. Now here, but suppose if the requirement is that, okay, fine, keep Russia on the top, but all other countries in ascending order, then we have discussed that after this we will give comma, and then we will write name, right? Then again we will execute this query. Now this is the output. Now if you will check here, Russia we have placed on the top, and all other countries are in ascending order: Afghanistan, China, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, United Kingdom. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? Here we are keeping Russia in bucket 1 and all other countries in bucket 2, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
So till here, this is the meaning. After end, have you written anything? Have you mentioned anything? Ascending or descending?
No.
No. So if you have not mentioned by default, what is the meaning?
Ascending.
Ascending. So what engine will sort here in ascending order?
Ascending the data.
Buckets.
Bucket.
After end, if you have not written ascending or descending, it means the buckets will be sorted in ascending order. Russia will be on the top, and then all these countries. Now, then comma name. What is the meaning of this name? Have I covered this part in previous
Yeah.
class?
Yes, sir. Table values.
Yeah. So what is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is within each bucket, engine will sort the data in ascending order. So in Russia, you have only one data, so there is no sense of sorting it. So it will be as it is. In the other bucket, all this data will be sorted in ascending order. So that's why when you will sort this in ascending order, you will get Afghanistan, China, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and United Kingdom. Is this clear, guys?
Yeah.
This we have already discussed. Just quickly, I'm revising. Any question?
So I have one question here. So the first one, after and that will be sorting the buckets, and then whatever the column name we give it will sort the data in that column.
Can you repeat your question?
I mean to say, like after end, the sort order will be sorting the buckets.
After end and before comma, have you written anything? No.
No.
You
So
have
it will be
neither. You have not written ascending or descending, so it means that is ascending. Okay.
yeah, true.
And so the data will be, bucket will be sorted in ascending order. Okay. So that's a
Yeah.
bucket 1 will be placed on top, then bucket 2. Okay. Then after comma, you have written name. The meaning of this name is you are telling SQL engine that within each bucket, sort the data in ascending order.
Okay. So within each bucket. So if there are
Within each
multiple
bucket
entries. Okay.
Ah.
Mhm.
Ah.
Yep. Thank you.
Show you, no issues. Let me show you one more example. Suppose now the requirement is, I want to place China on top, then Russia, and all the other countries in ascending order. Is the question clear what I'm telling? I want to place China on the top, then Russia, and then all the other countries in ascending order. Is the question clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now for this, what we will do, this we will write case when name. So in bucket number 1, I want to keep Russia and China. So what I'm telling here, when name in Russia, comma China, then 1, else 2, end, comma name. Let me execute this, and then we will discuss this query. First of all, tell me, is this output as per the expectation, as per the requirement? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. 1 minute. Sometimes this Oracle lifecycle will behave strange. See, China is on the top. Then you have Russia. All other countries are in ascending order. So this output is as per the requirement. Clear? Is this clear?
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
sir.
let's try to understand the meaning of this. In case you have written case when name in Russia, comma China, then 1. So the meaning of this is you are telling in bucket number 1, please keep Russia and China. So I will keep Russia, China in bucket number 1. Okay. Now in bucket number 2, what you want to keep? What you want to place in bucket number 2? All the other countries,
Other than
right?
China and Russia.
So other than China, whatever I have, I will keep all this in the other bucket. So far, is this clear?
Yes. Clear.
Yes, sir.
That's clear.
Then I have written else 2. Else 2 means all the other countries in bucket number 2. So all the other countries I have placed in bucket number 2. Then I have written end. What is the meaning of end? Meaning of end is there is no more statement. There is no more condition. That is the meaning of end. So whenever you are writing case statement, you must have to write end. If you will not write end, engine will throw error message. This is the syntax. The meaning of this end is you are telling to the SQL engine that I don't have any other condition. That's all. Okay. After end and before comma, have you written ascending or descending?
No.
No. Then by default, what engine will consider it?
Ascending order.
Ascending. So it means what you have to sort in ascending order, data or bucket.
Bucket first.
Buckets will be sorted in ascending order. Bucket number 1, data will be placed on the top. Then bucket number 2, data you will place after this. So far clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now after this, you have written here, you have written comma name. What is the meaning of this name?
Now the name inside the bucket will get in ascending order.
In ascending order.
The data which is present inside each bucket, please sort it in ascending order. So in bucket number 1, you have Russia and China. If you will sort this in ascending order, which one will come on the top?
China.
China. Then Russia. So have you sorted the data of bucket number 1 in ascending order?
Yes.
Yes. Then bucket number 2, you have to sort this data in ascending order. So first Afghanistan, then
India,
India, then
Pakistan,
Pakistan,
Sri Lanka.
then Sri Lanka, then United Kingdom. Okay. So now finally, this is the output. So please verify. I hope you understood the meaning of this query.
Yes.
Now, do you have any question?
Tanvir, why are we mentioning in? Like if we don't mention in the way we were writing for the others, if we see the top query case when name is equal to Russia,
Okay.
if we put that as equal to bracket in in under commas Russia, comma then China, wouldn't it work? We have to mention in. Why so?
Question. So actually, we want to keep Russia and China both in bucket number 1.
Okay.
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 So that's why I am telling Sql Engine that wherever you find Russia or China,
okay,
you please place that in bucket number 1.
Understood. Understood. Clear.
That's why I have used in operator here.
Okay.
That is the reason.
So when there is a single name that in the top command, where case when name is equal to Russia, then 1. Then also we are instructing the engine that if it is Russia, put it in bucket 1. So then
Right.
we don't we are not we don't have to mention in there.
Here it is not required, but here we want to put 2 data
Okay.
in bucket number 1. That's why I'm using in operator. I'm telling Sql Engine that if you find Russia or China, please place both of them in bucket number 1.
So does it mean that if it is more than one data, if we are instructing the engine to put more than one data in a particular bucket, then we have to
go for
mention in. Okay.
Then you have to go for in operator.
Okay.
But suppose here in this query, if instead of equal, if you will write in, even then it will work.
Okay.
So I will show you this. So see, in this query, instead of equal, I will write in operator. Even then this query will work. Getting the same output, right? Russia is on the top, but generally when you have only one data to search, we place equal operator. When you're searching multiple data, we use in operator.
Okay.
That's the reason.
Understood. So multiple operator in is used as a command.
Multiple data in operator will be used. Yeah.
Otherwise,
And
we can go with single. We can go with an equal to.
Equal operator, yes.
Okay. Clear. Thank you.
Okay. Any other question? No question. Okay.
I have one question, Tanvir sir.
Yeah.
So, is there any impact on performance if we use in or equal to in such scenario?
I'm not sure I have covered in your batch or not. Actually, in operator is far better than equal. Okay. Not equal, I will tell, or operator as far as performance is concerned. Have I covered in operator in your batch?
No, not yet.
No.
Here I have covered, no?
Covered.
Yeah, you covered it.
Yes, but it was like, for example, I didn't have this question in there. But here I felt that we are using equal to, but why not equal to for multiple data?
So I have shown here that in operator you can use for multiple data, and I think we have discussed about performance aspects as well. So in operator is better as compared to or as far as performance is concerned. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes, clear.
Yeah, clear.
Any other question? Oh, okay. This query is clear, guys?
Yes, clear.
Okay. Now, suppose in this query, one minute. Let me check what all things I have covered. Okay, so the meaning of this query is clear, that we'll place Russia in bucket 1 and all other countries in bucket 2, right? Okay. What if I will write here 100 and this as 200? Then what is the meaning of this query? And let's remove this name. Then what is the meaning of this query?
It will be same as above.
I'm asking meaning of this query. What is the meaning of this query?
We'll have two buckets, one with 100 and another with 200.
Okay.
In 100, the Russia will be placed and the other countries will be placed in the bucket 200.
So in bucket number 100, we will place Russia and all other countries in bucket number 200. Is that clear? Okay. Now, what will be the output then?
Now
Russia
the
will be on the top.
buckets,
Russia will be on the top, and all other countries will be the Russia. Check the output. Russia is on the top because this is in bucket number 100. We are sorting bucket here in ascending order. So Russia will be on the top, and all other countries will be after Russia. Is this clear?
Yes.
So from this, we learned that it is not mandatory that you can give 1 or 2 only. You can give any number, your wish. Okay, now tell me. Now what will be the output?
The order get reversed. So
What will be the output?
The
Russia
output
will be at
is-
bottom and the remaining countries will
Yep.
be on the top.
Yes.
And,
Let's try to understand the meaning of this query. So here you are keeping Russia in bucket number 1000, right? I'll create a bucket here. This is bucket number 1000. And in this, you will be having Russia. And all other countries in bucket number 200. This is bucket number 200. So apart from Russia, what all you have? Okay. Now, how you are sorting bucket here? Ascending order or descending order?
ascending order.
Ascending order. So which bucket will be on the top?
Bucket number 200.
Bucket number 200 will be on the top. So this data, are you sorting this data of this bucket?
No.
No.
Oh. After end, have I written anything, comma,
No.
name?
No.
I have not written, so there is no guarantee that this data will be sorted. So randomly engine can pick this and it will place bucket number 200. And then I will keep bucket number 1000, which is Russia. So Russia will be placed at the bottom. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me execute this query. Please verify the output. Is this data in any particular order, India till United Kingdom? No, this is not in any particular sequence, but Russia is at the last. Okay. Hope it is
Yes.
clear.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now, same query, if I will change this, suppose if I will write here descending, then what will be the output?
Russia will be
Russia will be on top.
Now, the meaning of this query is here you are telling to sort the buckets in descending order. So in descending order, bucket number 1000 will be on the top, and bucket number 1000 you have Russia. So Russia will
साफ
be
है अभी रखा
on the
सुबह.
top. Please go on mute, guys. So Russia will be on the top, and all other countries will be after Russia. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Shall I proceed further if it is clear, everyone?
So,
Yes, sir.
Tanvi sir, just wanted to ask one thing. So when we say descending, does that not apply on names as
No,
also?
no. After and, if you are writing here ascending or descending, it means you are sorting the buckets, not the data. Okay. After this, if I will give comma, then name, then the meaning is within each bucket, then sort the data in ascending order. That's the meaning. So now if I will run this, you check the output. Russia is in bucket number 1000, that is on the top. Then after that, check all the other countries are in ascending order.
Yes. Okay.
Afghanistan, China, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. Hope it is clear.
Yes. Thank you.
I have one
Okay.
question. Please.
Yeah.
Like the ASCII value of 1000, it is saying as 49, and ASCII value of 200 is saying as 50. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Sorry.
Any other question, anyone? If you have any question, please feel free and ask. Or shall I proceed? Okay. I think it is clear. Now, I have another question. Select a star from country ordered by case when name equals suppose. Okay, let's continue with Russia only. Russia, then A, else A, and end. Okay. I'm not asking the output, so please don't tell me the output of this query. Now, here the special thing is, I have not written any number. I have written uppercase A. Here I have written lowercase a, right? And in all the previous query, if you will observe, we have written some number, 1, 200, 200,000, something like that, right? But here we have written uppercase in and lowercase a. So let's try to understand the meaning of this query, and then I will execute it to check the output. Okay. So from this, order by means to sort the data, and you have written, those who have joined the class today, I will recommend that you please go through the recording of previous classes. I'm not sure are you able to understand or not because you have missed the previous classes. So please go through the recording of previous classes. Connect with me after class. I'll share the recording. Then it will make more sense for you. Okay, so case when name is equal to Russia, then A. What is the meaning of this? Keep Russia in bucket A, correct? So where is the Russia? This Russia we will keep in this bucket A. After this, you have written else lowercase a. So what is the meaning of this? Apart from Russia, whatever you have, all the other countries, please place them in this lowercase a, bucket lowercase a. So apart from Russia, these things will be placed in lowercase a. So far, is this clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now end. After end, have you written ascending or descending?
No, we haven't given any.
Okay, then what is the meaning? What it will do, ascending order or descending order?
None
Ascending.
of those.
It will sort it in ascending order, right? What, data or bucket?
Bucket.
Bucket. Now, this uppercase A will be placed on the top or lowercase a. If it is 1 or 2, so ascending we can do easily, we know that. But with this uppercase A or lowercase a, I am a bit confused. Which one to keep on top based on the ascending order? Any idea?
Lowercase a.
Uppercase is.
Uppercase because of some ASCII value.
Good. I have already explained in the previous class. To sort the data internally, engine takes the help of ASCII. So now, so far, engine has done this. It has placed Russia in uppercase A bucket, all the other countries in lowercase a bucket. Now you are telling to sort the buckets in ascending order, but you have not written numbers here. So what engine will do? Engine will try to find the ASCII value of uppercase A. Select ASCII of uppercase A from dual. What is the value? 65. Then it will find the ASCII value of lowercase a. What is the ASCII value of lowercase a? 97. Then what engine will do? Engine will change it from A to 65 and this from A to 97. Okay, this will be done, taken care by engine internally. Now tell me which one you will keep on the top.
65.
65. So Russia will be placed on top and then all these other countries. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let me execute this query and please verify the output. Is this correct output? Russia is on the top.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But I have a question here that, okay, Russia is on the top. Do you think the remaining countries are in ascending order or descending order? Which order?
They are placed in a random order.
It is it is neither in ascending nor in descending. Why? Why it is not getting sorted in any particular order? What is the reason?
We haven't mentioned for any data to get arranged.
Because after end, you have not told SQL engine to sort the data in any particular order. After end, if you will write comma name, then the meaning of this is you are telling, please sort the data within each bucket in ascending order. So now if I will run this query, Russia is on the top. The remaining countries' data is sorted in ascending order. Is this clear?
Yes.
Now, if it is clear, tell me one thing. If I will execute this query, then what should be the output?
Capital A will be top. I mean bucket A, capital A.
What will be the output?
Russia will
Rest of the country will be on top and Russia will be at bottom.
bottom.
You all agree with this? Is this clear?
Yes.
So Russia you have kept in lowercase a. Lowercase a value is 97. Uppercase a value is 65. So you are sorting in ascending order. So lowercase a as Russia. Russia will be on the bottom, right? See, I will run this. You will see Russia will be at the bottom here. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Hope it is clear, guys. Yes,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. It was clear.
Yes.
no. Now suppose if I will run this query. You know the answer, but still I'm asking, what will be the output of this?
Russia top and
Russia will be on the top, right? Correct? Okay. Now what will be the output?
Single bucket.
The meaning of this query?
Russia, I mean, placed in the bucket 1. Even rest of the countries will be placed in the one bucket itself.
Fine. Let me run this. What happened here? Is this in any particular order? Are you getting any particular order here?
No.
Why? It is neither in ascending nor in descending. Why?
All are in same bucket.
Are within the same bucket, right? So are you sorting the data within bucket in any order?
No.
Oh,
No.
so that's why engine has given output of all the data here. Is this clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think it's not clear. 1 minute. See, here you are keeping Russia in bucket number 1, right? So I have this bucket number 1. Within this bucket, I have Russia. Where is the table? I started teaching in 19th May data. This is 22nd May. Okay. So I will keep Russia here. So I will keep Russia and this bucket number 1. Then you have written else 1. It means apart from India, whatever you have, keep all those things in bucket number 1 only. Fine. Then you have written end. Okay. So you have only one bucket here. Okay. So there is no sense of sorting the data within this bucket, right? So now after end, have you written anything?
No.
Right. So whether this data will be sorted in any order? No. So just engine will display this. Hope it is clear. So that's why you will see this is neither in ascending nor in descending order. Is this clear, this query?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now here, if I will write comma name, then what will be the output? Then what is the meaning?
Then it is
Sorting of
ascending-
data.
Yes.
Then the meaning is within that bucket, sort the data in ascending order. It means now in this bucket, this data will be sorted in ascending order. So what should be the output? Guys, I'm waiting for a response.
In the
What should be the output?
alphabetical order.
Yeah, alphabet.
Yes. Now all this you have only one bucket. So all this will be sorted in ascending order, right? So now check the output. Is this sorted all the data in ascending order?
Yeah. But it won't
Okay, I will
serve our
take.
purpose.
Yeah, but
It won't serve our purpose, right? Actually, we need Russia as top.
that I'm not telling.
Okay.
That we have covered. I'm just telling the output that okay, if you're running this query, what will be the output? You are correct. We are not, actually I'm not discussing about that requirement to keep Russia on the top here. That is over. I'm
Okay.
just telling that if we have this query, because sometime in an interview, the interviewer will give you a query and they will ask you that, okay, tell me the meaning of this query, tell me the output of this query.
Okay.
Okay, so I will take a pause here. Okay. So far, how it is going, guys? Is it complex, complicated, difficult to understand? How it is going?
It was good.
Any
Fine.
quick feedback?
It was fine. We are understanding.
Is this you all are able to understand, guys? Or
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
any other
Everything is
suggestions?
going well.
Okay, good then. The moment you think it is getting complicated, please let me know. Okay. Now suppose the requirement is I want to I will paste all these things in this 20-second. I'll jump from there to here. Okay, so I'll paste all these things there. Now, here suppose and I want you guys to think, take your time, and then answer. Okay, don't be in a hurry. Suppose now the requirement is I want to keep Singapore on the top, then United Kingdom, and then all other countries in ascending order. First of all, is the question clear?
Yes. Sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
I repeat, my question is, I want to display Singapore on the top, then United Kingdom, then all the other countries. Is the question clear, first of all?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, can you tell me the approach how you will solve this question?
We need to.
We'll be distributing the data in two buckets. So Singapore and
Okay.
United Kingdom will be in first bucket and the rest will be in
One minute,
second
one
bucket.
minute. We'll keep Singapore, United Kingdom in bucket number one. Okay. So this is your bucket one. Here you have Singapore, United Kingdom. Okay. After this,
So the other countries will be in bucket two.
we will create one more bucket. Okay. So this is another bucket. And in this bucket, you will keep all the other countries, right?
Yeah.
Fine. Let me do that. Okay. So after this,
After this, we'll be sorting the data of each bucket in ascending order.
okay, fine. You all agree with this approach?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let me write query for this. Select start from country ordered by case when name. After this, what you will write?
In
In that
In,
case,
We will write in.
In operator.
in. Okay, in. What you will write here?
in
Singapore,
Singapore,
in
comma,
inverted. Yeah.
United Kingdom.
Oh, United Kingdom. Then
Then
one,
else two,
one.
and
Else to
L, two, and
end.
n comma name.
common name. Yeah.
Okay, good. Let me run this. Done.
The string should be in single quotes.
In single
Yeah.
yeah.
Is this your what happened? Singapore, United Kingdom. Singapore is not getting displayed here.
Actually,
What
Singapore is not there in parent table, sir.
So Singapore is not there. No, Singapore is not there. One minute. Let me insert Singapore here. Right. Oh, is this as per the requirement?
Yes.
Singapore, United Kingdom, then all the other countries are in ascending order. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, is it possible to sort data of one bucket in ascending order and data of second bucket according to descending order?
A good question. Mega has asked that, Tanvir, I want to sort data of one bucket in ascending order and the other bucket in descending order. You can do this. So when I will teach you that nested case, there is a concept of nested case. Okay.
Okay.
So when I will teach you nested case, then I will cover that part.
Okay, fine.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. That's a good question. Okay, so hope this query is clear to everyone.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Clear, right? Okay, good. Now, there is one more approach to solve this question. Okay, this is solution one. So there is one more approach. I want to show you that. I will write a query and I want you guys to try to understand it. Okay. At least just try to understand. Then I will explain this. Singapore, then one. Then two. That is three. And one thing I will tell you. This is a very special thing about SQL. You can see this code I have written in multiple lines. So this is allowed in SQL. You can write a code in multiple lines or in 2 line or even in a single line. You can do that. But this is not allowed in other programming languages. But in SQL, it is fine. You can break your code in multiple lines. That is allowed. Okay. So I have written this a small piece of code, which is solution 2, and I will run this. Okay. And just observe the output and tell me, is this output as per the requirement? Singapore is on the top, then United Kingdom, All other countries are in ascending order.
Yes,
So do you think solution 2 is giving you the same output as the solution 1?
yes, sir.
You all agree?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. Now let's try to understand this solution 2. Okay. We'll try to understand this solution 2. This was your solution 1. Now we will discuss this solution 2. That's great. Solution 2. Okay. Order by means to sort the data. Okay. First one. Case when name is equal to Singapore, then 1. What is the meaning of this?
Put it in bucket 1.
Bucket number 1. What do you want to keep here?
Singapore.
Singapore.
Singapore. So Singapore will be placed in bucket number 1. Okay. Then next condition. What is the meaning of this?
United
Bucket number
Kingdom in
2.
bucket 2.
Good. So not in bucket 2, you have United Kingdom. Okay. So this United Kingdom. United Kingdom we will place in bucket number 2. Hope it is clear. Okay. Then else 3. What is the meaning of else 3?
All other data in bucket 3.
So all other data will place in bucket 3. So Singapore and United Kingdom we have covered. So we are left with this data. Afghanistan and then Russia. Okay. Now, here, how many buckets you have?
3.
3 buckets. In all the previous examples, we have used only 2 buckets, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We have noticed in all the previous examples, we have used only 2 buckets, right? So one thing I want to make it clear, there is no such rule that you can create only 2 buckets. It is up to your wish. You can create 1 bucket, 2 buckets, 3 buckets, 4 buckets, 10 buckets. As per the requirement, you can create any number of buckets. And the syntax is just write when name is equal to this, then this. When name is equal to this, then this. You can create any number of buckets. First of all, is this point clear?
Yes.
Yes.
What we learned, there is no restriction on creating the number of buckets. You can create any number of buckets. So in this example, I have created 3 buckets. In bucket number 1, I am keeping Singapore. In bucket number 2, I am keeping United Kingdom. And all other countries I have kept in bucket number 3. Okay. Then you have written end. What is the meaning of end?
No more restrictions. I mean, conditions.
Good. The meaning of end is you are telling to SQL engine that SQL, that's all I have. I don't have any other condition. Okay. And this is mandatory. Okay. After end and before comma, have you written anything ascending or descending?
No, sir.
No.
So what is the meaning of this?
By
Ascending.
default,
By default,
Default what?
Ascending.
it's sort by
Ascending.
ascending order.
So by default, bucket will be sorted in ascending order, right? By default, bucket will be sorted in ascending order. So which bucket you will keep first?
bucket 1.
Oh, 1.
Bucket number 1 will be placed the top here. Then bucket number 2. Then bucket number 3. Is this clear so far?
Yes.
Okay. Now then you have written name. What is the meaning of this name?
Sorting of data in the ascending order.
Within each bucket,
Within bucket.
sort the data in ascending order. So within bucket number 1, you have only one record. So there is no sense of sorting it, right? So you will get it as it is, Singapore. Okay. In bucket number 2, you have only one record, United Kingdom. So again, there is no sense of sorting it. We'll place it after this. Then here, this data will be sorted in ascending order. So you'll get Afghanistan, then China, A, B, C, A, B, C, then India, then
Pakistan.
Pakistan, then Russia. Hope you understood this.
Yes.
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 So from this, actually, nothing new I have taught you. Just I have explained that you have all the freedom to create n number of buckets as per the requirement. Don't think that you can create only 2 buckets, because in all the previous examples, generally I have created 2 buckets only, but that's not the rule. You can create any number of buckets. Any question?
No, then.
Tanvi, I have
What is
one
clear to
question.
me? Huh. Yeah.
With this case, we are just working on one column. Order by, we were earlier looking on multiple columns. So is it possible with the case as well?
1 minute. Sorry. You see, this happens if you will unmute, you're disturbing the entire class. A very humble request. If you're not speaking, please be on mute, guys. Please maintain the decorum. Don't disturb everyone. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, when we are using this case statement, we are doing it with one column. So is it generally, do we do it with one column? Like when we use case statement for ordering the data?
So when I started this order by, so few examples I have shown earlier that you can, with order by, you can use multiple columns. Like here I have shown one example. You can use 1 column, 2 column, or 3 column. So that we have discussed. Now the question is about case. So if there is a requirement of using multiple columns with case, okay, you can use it as well. Case, within case, actually, this is very flexible. Down the line, I will show you that how case you can use in select clause to do some calculations. Then when I will teach you window function, I will show you how you can use case in cumulative sum. Okay, so if there is a requirement, you can use other columns as well. That is also allowed. Okay. So there is no restriction that you have to use in particular column or one column only. You can use any other columns as well. Fine. Hope it is clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me, guys, to solve this question, like I want Singapore, then United Kingdom, and all the other countries, I have shown 2 solutions. This is solution 1. This is solution 2. So now think carefully and then answer which solution is better from performance perspective.
Solution 1, sir.
Solution 1, okay. Any other thought? What formula I taught you to calculate the performance?
Less number of tasks is equal to better performance.
Good, good. Performance is inversely proportional to number of tasks. I think last class I have told you that whenever you are getting question related to performance of a query, first of all, derive that number of tasks what engine has to perform, what engine has to do. Actually, only the number of tasks is not responsible. Many other parameters are also there, like network bandwidth, okay, the socket and all those things, the internal optimization technique of the database. Many other things are also responsible. But as a user, this is the thing which you can control. So now tell me in solution 1 and solution 2, in which solution engine has to do more tasks?
Solution 2.
Second one.
Solution 2. Why?
Because in solution 2, you have to create 3 different buckets
Good.
and sort out.
In solution 2, your engine has to create 3 buckets and then segregation, right? And then sorting data within each bucket. So here you are giving an extra or additional effort of creating one more bucket. So that's why engine will take more time to complete this task. If engine will take more time to complete this task, it will take more time to display the output. So that's why solution 2 is not good from performance perspective as compared to solution 1. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
So this is okay, good. So this is all about your order by, and I think we had a good discussion. Hope you guys have understood. Shall I proceed further?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now I will tell you concept about what happened with Python extend Python. Now I will tell you about null. Okay. What is null? Null is a very it's one of the headache in SQL, and approx 15% of your SQL complexity is because of null. Okay. So first of all, I will introduce this null to you, that what is a null, and this is very means each and every keyword what we'll be studying down the line in this course. So we will understand the behavior of null. Okay. Suppose I have client name column, or suppose customer name, action amount. Okay, I have this 2 columns, suppose. Okay. Client name is A, transaction amount is 100. Customer name is B, transaction amount is 0. Is this 2 records clear? From these 2 records, what
Yes.
we understood that a customer whose name is A has visited my store and has done the transaction of 100 rupees, right? This is clear. Okay, one thing, I can see many folks, they have joined through 2 IDs. One thing I want to repeat, you all have to join using your registered name. Okay. Second thing, please join on through one device only. Okay. Because if the admin, okay, among this there is one admin. Okay. If the admin from tomorrow onwards, if he will find that okay, someone has joined through some other name or has joined through multiple device, he will remove both the IDs, and then Zoom will not allow us to add you for the next 24 hours. So ultimately you will miss the class. So again, I am repeating, please join first of all using your registered name only and through one device. Okay, so
Tanvir, like I have some audio issues in my laptop, so
You
that's
connect
it.
with me after class. We can discuss.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. No issues. So customer A has done a transaction of 100 rupees. Customer B has done a transaction of 0 rupees. Maybe customer B has visited my store, but he has not done any transaction. That is possible. These two records is clear, right? Then we
Yes.
have a customer C and we have kept blank here. Okay. I have not kept any value. So I suppose I'm the owner of this store. I asked my accountant that for customer A you marked 100, for customer B you marked 0, but for customer C you have marked blank. So I'm a bit confused why you have kept blank here, right? So my accountant will tell them that Tanvir actually this customer C has done some transaction, but the sales team has not given me the exact amount, how much the transaction has happened, right? So, like in any company or any business, you have multiple teams. The sales team will be there, accounts team will be there, analysis team will be there, HR will be there. So data keeps on flowing from one team to another team. So my accountant is telling that Tanvir, I have kept it blank because actually I'm not sure the transaction amount of C, how much transaction he has done. Is this clear?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it is blank, means C has done some transaction, but you are waiting for the exact value of that transaction because maybe your sales team has not given that number. You are waiting for that. So meaning of blank is clear, guys.
Yes.
Okay. Next record D. It is null. Null you can write in lowercase or uppercase or any case. They all mean the same. So please don't get confused that Tanvir you have written in uppercase or lowercase. Your wish, you can write in any case. Now my accountant has displayed this data to me. Now I am confused that why for D he has mentioned null here. Okay. I asked him that for D why you kept null. For C it is clear that you told me that you are waiting for the exact value and then you will update. Okay, fine, no issues. But for D, you kept null. This I'm confused, right? Anyone will get confused that, okay, customer D, how much transaction he has done. So anyone will get confused here. My accountant told me, listen very carefully. This null is very important. Trust me, 15% complexity, 10 to 15% complexity of SQL is because of null only. If you have attended any interview related to SQL, you must have been asked one question related to null. So from null, you will get one question for sure. So my accountant is telling me that Tanvir actually for customer D, I'm not sure what has happened. I'm not sure whether customer D has done some transaction or maybe he has done some transaction, the transaction is completed or failed, or maybe customer D has not initiated any transaction at all, or maybe he will do transaction after some time. So Tanvir, I don't have any clear picture about the customer D. Okay, so I'm not sure what has happened. So that's why Tanvir, I have placed null here. So is this clear why that accountant has placed null? So it means when you are not sure that exactly what has happened, right? Whether D has done the transaction or not. Maybe D has initiated the transaction, but that has failed. Maybe D has initiated the transaction and that has passed, and the number is with the sales team and you will get in after some time. Maybe D is not interested in any of our product or service, right? So when you are not sure that exactly what happened, then in those cases, we mark it as null. So what is null? Null is a bucket of assumptions. Because when I asked accountant that for D, why you place null, he was not having a concrete answer, right? He told that, Tanvir, I'm not sure what happened with D. I just know that D has visited our store, but maybe he has done the transaction or not, or maybe he has done the transaction that is passed. I'm not sure. So when you don't have any concrete answer, we mark it as null. So what is null? Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so can we tell that blank and null, they both are same?
No.
No, sir.
Why? Why no?
So in null,
Why no?
Null is the bucket of assumption.
Okay.
in blank, we haven't got proper data about that, whether it's done, whether it's completed or incomplete.
So in null case also we have not got any data, no? So they both are same.
So for null, we are assuming that couple of reasons can be there. So perhaps they, like the customer has done some transaction, but there is a dilemma. Like we are assuming that
Good.
perhaps the customer has done. But in C, zero, blank means we don't have the data at all. There is nothing to assume at all.
Good. See, in case of customer C, you are sure that customer C has done some transaction, but you are waiting for that value, correct? In case of D, are you sure that D has done some transaction?
No.
Oh, maybe D has done transaction, maybe he has not done any transaction. I don't have any clue, sir. That's why I marked null here, no? But in case of C, I'm sure customer C has done some transaction. I'm just waiting for the value. Is this clear?
Yeah. It was clear.
Yes.
It is clear, guys. Suppose when I start any new batch, so like many of you will call me and ask about the course curriculum and many other things. But that doesn't guarantees that you will join the course, right? So in that case, I'm not sure whether you will join or not. So in that case, I will mark it as a null. Okay. Now, second case, someone called me and he told that Tanvir, I will join the course. He asked for the payment details. I shared that. He initiated the transaction, right? He shared the screenshot with me and that is showing successful. But sometime I will reply that no, I have not received. In that case, I'm sure if you have shared the transaction screenshot, it means you have initiated the transaction, boss. But I'm waiting just for that confirmation at my end. So that is blank because I know that you have initiated the transaction. You are interested in the course. But if someone has called and after that there is no response, so I'm a bit confused whether he will join the course or not, right? So that is null and blank. Is that clear?
Yes.
Hope it is clear, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Tell me.
Yes. Yes. Sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Have I covered? I'm very sorry actually because of weekday and weekend batch, and in both the batches almost same topics we are teaching. I'm getting confused. Have I taught you is null, is not null? No,
No.
I have not taught.
Null, first time we are going to
No.
do.
Null is the first time I'm teaching. Okay. Wait a minute. Thought of a starting count, but let me complete null first. Now this is your department table, and please make the session interactive. Ask questions Okay, so maybe when you ask question also, even the trainers will be having, we can share, because sometimes if you're not asking questions, even there are chances that we will miss some concepts. Same thing happened in yesterday Python batch. I was taking class, the class was over. I asked everyone to drop. Then someone told that Tanvir about case sensitive of reserved keyword that is not covered. Then I remember that, oh yeah, I have missed this. Then I covered that. So that's why I request to make this session interactive, keep on asking questions. Okay, so this is your department table. Okay. So 19. Okay. This is department table, and we are discussing about null. This null will be represented as hyphen in this, but because this is an open source, no? This Oracle platform is open source, so that's why a few of the things will be a little bit strange. It is displayed as hyphen, but if you work on the licensed version of Oracle or SQL Server, you will see it will be written here null. Okay. Now, suppose the question is, my manager is telling me that then we'll display the details of employees who are working in HR department. Okay, so what should be the query? What should be the query?
EMP name department equal to HR.
Department equals HR, right? This we have already discussed. So you are getting the HR department details, right? Okay. Suppose my manager is telling that Tanvir, now I'm interested in the details of sales department. So I will write sales here, right? So now the engine is displaying me the details of those employees who are working in sales department. This you all know, right? We have discussed this. Correct?
Yes.
And here, like this employee F and G, I have marked the department as null because I'm not sure that which department they have. Sometimes it happens that when you're joining a company, okay. So sometime the same day, okay, you will not get the employee ID. It will take some time to generate. You will not be having your reporting manager and project align and all those things. So same way. Suppose this two employees, we don't have the exact department in which they are working. So that's why I marked it as a null. Okay. Now a manager is telling Tanvir, I want the details of those employees for which we have not assigned any department, because maybe we have to assign department quickly. So Tanvir, please show me the details of those employees for which there is no department, or the department and there's no department still. Is the question clear?
Yes.
Okay. So for that, I have written department equal null. And oh, this is telling no data found. So I am a bit confused why it is telling no data found, because I have written department equal null. And I know that in this department table, I have two records where the values are null, but engine is telling, sorry, there is no such record. Confused, right? Are you guys confused or not?
Yes.
No.
Yes, yes.
Confused. I'm thinking I have put here HR. I got the details of HR department. Then I replaced that with sales. I got the details of sales department. When I'm searching for null department, then why engine is telling that, sorry, Tanvir, I could not give you any output. There is no such record, right? Let's try to understand this. Suppose you ask me that, Tanvir, what is your weight? Okay, someone asked me, Tanvir, what is your weight? And I will tell my weight is 60, 70, 80. Does it make sense?
No.
No.
Why it doesn't make sense? I've given the value, no?
Weight should be precise value. Sir.
There should be only one data, right? Some one value, right? Or suppose if you will ask me that Tanveer, what is your age? Okay, I will tell my age is 30, 40, 50. Does it make sense?
No.
Oh, it doesn't make sense. Okay. If you remember in our primary school in 10th standard, we have studied something in algebra. X equals 5, y equals 10, something like this, right? In algebra, we have studied, right? Now, whenever you have used equal operator, you must be having only one value on the right side. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you seen multiple values on the right side of equal operator?
No.
Never.
No.
Never you have seen that. So this is the behavior of equal operator, that we have to pass only one value, then it will make sense. Am I correct? Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. What is this null? Does it having only one value?
We don't know.
Don't know. So what I taught you here, what is null? Null is a
Assumptions.
bucket of assumption. When I asked my accountant, why you mark null here? Accountant told that, Tanveer, I'm not sure. I am not sure whether D has initiated the transaction or not. Maybe D has initiated the transaction and that's failed. Maybe transaction has passed. Maybe D is not interested in our product, right? So that's why I'm telling null is a bucket of assumptions. When I ask my accountant, he is just playing with the assumption because he doesn't have a concrete answer, right? Similarly, when you're writing equal, are you comparing department with any one value or multiple values?
Multiple values.
Multiple values, because null is a bucket which has a lot of assumption. Nobody knows what is the output. So do you think equal operator will be able to catch it?
No.
No, because equal can catch only one value. When you have written here HR, so it is clear cut that, okay, I am searching for HR, only one value is there. That's why SQL engine has given you the output. When you are searching for cells, it is clear cut that, okay, cells data I am searching, SQL engine has given you the output. But when you have written null, do you think this null is having only one value?
No, sir. It has multiple values.
We don't know,
Assumption.
because it is a bucket of assumption. Maybe this F employee will work in HR department. Maybe he will work in sales department. Maybe in some research department. Maybe in technology department. We're not sure, right? So that's why we have marked it as a null here. So you understood why this equal operator fails to capture null here. Is that clear, first of all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is this clear to everyone why this has
yes,
failed
yes.
and why when I executed, even null is present, but engine is telling, sorry, I don't have any record. Why? Because the SQL operator fails to capture null. So that's why many a times you will see your query will be technically correct, but functionally incorrect. Technically, this is correct output because your equal cannot capture null. Technically, this query is correct, But functionally, if you're thinking from functional perspective, business perspective, if you will tell it to your managers that, sorry, there is no data found, we don't have any employee whose department is null, your manager will tell, no, correct, you are telling incorrect output. That is wrong. I know there are few employees who are for whom we have not assigned any department. So your manager will not agree, and that is correct because we have few employees who have been assigned null department. Is this clear?
Yes.
So that's why many a times during this course, you will see the queries technically correct, functionally incorrect, functionally correct, technically incorrect. So we will see all those things. So far, is the story clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
So we will not be able to fetch this, like if there are quite a lot,
I will
like
come.
data.
I will come to that.
Okay.
Right now, just I have explained the root cause that why
Sure.
this problem is. Then I will come to the solution.
Sure. Okay.
So now the question is that, okay, fine. Then we understood that the SQL operator captures any particular data or conflict data, and this null is a bucket of assumptions. So equal operator will not be able to catch it. That is fine, Tanvir. But I have to display those employees who have been assigned null the department. So how to display that? Because if you will tell this to your client or reporting manager, they will not agree. They will tell it's not my headache. How your SQL works, it is your headache. I want all the employees for which we have not assigned any department, right? Now to handle this, to solve this, we have a special operator is, okay? And this we have onboarded especially to capture null records. Like sometime when you have notorious criminal, right? The particular government of a country, they take the help of Interpol, right? Correct. You might have seen that in movies. So similarly, null is like a notorious criminal. For this, equal operator has failed to capture it. Now to capture it, I'm taking the help of this is operator. Now see, I'm running this query. Is this correct output?
Yes, sir.
Is this the expected output, guys?
Hmm.
So what we learned from this, whenever you have to search a null value, your equal operator will not work. And I have explained the reason as well. So if you have to capture null records, you have to use is keyword. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This
This
null
type
you
of
can
question
write
was
in
there in
uppercase.
assignments.
1 minute, hold on. 1 minute, hold on. You can write this in uppercase or lowercase, your wish. Okay, you're getting the same output. Yeah, someone is asking, what you asking? Can you please repeat?
No, sir, nothing. I was saying this type of question was there in assignments, sir.
It's there in the assignment, so you can solve it today. Okay, hope it is clear, guys. Are you able to understand what is null, why equal operator has failed, why I'm using is operator? Is it making sense, or you guys are feeling bored?
No.
Or is
No,
it
sir, clear, sir.
are you able to understand it, everyone?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now suppose the question is my manager is telling that, okay, fine. Tanvir, you have displayed the null, the employees who have been assigned department as null. Okay, good. Now my manager is telling and suppose here we have only 7 records. No, suppose in project we'll be playing with millions of records, right? So suppose now my manager is telling that Tanvir, I'm interested in those employees who have been assigned some department, whether it is HR, sales, tech, research, or any other portfolio, any other department. But I want those employees for which we have assigned a department. It can be any department. Is the question clear? Is the requirement clear?
Yes.
Requirement clear? What my manager is telling that Tanvir, please display me the details of employees for whom we have assigned some department. Maybe they want to assign project. So he is telling, I want those employee details for whom we have assigned some department. So from this data, what output my manager is expecting from this data?
The first
Display all the data excluding null value.
is not null.
So it means what should be the output? A, B, C, D, E.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Because for these employees, we have a valid department name. So literally speaking, in other words, my manager is telling, I don't want to see those employees for whom the department is null. Correct, no?
Yes.
It means he don't want to see null departments. So for that, you just write here is not null. So engine will understand that, oh, Tanvir is telling that in the department, he don't want the null record. That is why it's not. That's plain English, right? Simple English is not null. So now if I will execute this query, now you see you're getting all the records where department is not null. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes,
I
sir.
have a question.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Please go. Yeah,
Is
please
null
go.
is a case sensitive if you insert a table value with a small null keyword?
I have already explained that null is not case sensitive. You can write in uppercase, lowercase, or maybe this one as well. Let me show you this one as well. This one. Oh, still in my class. Okay. So you can write this in uppercase as well, is not null. Your wish. I have already explained this reserved keywords. You can write in uppercase, lowercase, mixed case, proper case, camel case, your wish. See,
No,
still
no.
you're getting the same output.
Not here, sir. In insert statement, I'm saying.
Insert as well. You keep this null in uppercase or lowercase, you'll get the same output.
Okay.
I explained here itself when I was teaching this one that null you can keep this in uppercase or lowercase. That is fine.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question? What is null? Is that clear?
Yeah, it was clear.
How to treat null, how to fetch null records, is that clear? Why equal operator fails? You see, if in interview you are telling that we have to use is keyword to fetch null, that is very simple. Even if I will teach this to a 5th standard student, he will understand that, oh, if there's a null record, we have to use is. But the main thing is why equal operator cannot fetch null. That's the conceptual part. Okay, so that should be clear. Hope it is clear so far.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. So I will stop here. I have some other commitment now. And one thing I want to tell, I know like yours is a weekday batch, Monday to Friday, and you have a lot of personal and professional commitment as well. But it is very important to work on assignment, guys. Okay, very important. So please take out some time from your busy schedule and work on assignment, because few of the concepts I used to explain through assignments as well. So make a habit of at least solving 2 assignments on a daily, 2 questions on a daily basis. Okay, that is very important. So I will stop here. And if you don't have any question, we can wrap up and we will connect tomorrow. At the same time, those who have joined today, you please connect with me on personal window. We will share the recording of the classes which you have missed. Okay, guys, thank you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.